guys, just a rainy drive video. This is absolutely the opposite of one of the videos that I did previously. Shortcuts on back roads, it's nothing as amazing or awesome as that. It cuts a lot of the time it would take if you was to do the entire round. I think I know so many back roads by now, so it's awesome. It's great exploring those roads that is. Always look out for signs. It's not hard to find your way around places once you know where you're coming from, where you're going. It's not that difficult. It's north, south, east, west, basically. Just always make sure when you're doing any driving around and you're not sure where you're going, your gas tank is always decently full, I would say. You don't want to be that guy, especially sometimes you do a back road and you don't have service in the area where you going, or you're low on gas. That's not cool. You gotta wait until hopefully someone stops by. And I always advise having a gas can on board, not an empty one, but one that actually has gas in it. Some people drive around with a gas can without no gas in it. It's like, what's the point of actually having an empty gas can? Doesn't make sense. If you're gonna drive around with a gas can, make sure you have gas in it. I repeat, make sure you have gas in your gas can. Wherever you're going, it's gonna help you out, or it might be able to help someone else out. So I also give a few safety tips when driving on the road or you out and about. It's good to have an air compressor, some patch plugs, just in case a nail or something goes into your tire. It's good to have that. It's also good to have a booster cable, or a jumper cable, or a booster pack. These are things that I always keep in my vehicle. Windshield washer fluid is good to have. It's always top up if you're getting out on the road. Make sure you top it up, especially in a weather, not really light necessarily like this because it's raining, but in a winter season it's good to have that, because sometimes your windshield could really be dirty. Make sure your lights are working properly. I like using HIDs so I have a better clear view. Make sure you have the right tires on. Like if it's a winter season, make sure you have winter tires on. These are some safety tips on maintaining a vehicle properly, so I'm just giving it or putting it out there. It doesn't hurt to have a little small first aid kit on board, some bandages, plasters, just a little bag. You don't necessarily need a really big one, but just a small one would do. I like the idea of fire extinguisher, but you could never have one that's too big, because the fire could really start into something small and just, evolve into something really big as well. All those things do take up space, but it's just part of safety. It's always good to have at least an extra jacket or pants or something in the vehicle. I always tend to have an extra jacket in my vehicle for whatever reason. Especially the safety ones, I always have one. It's part of my work, so I always have it in the truck. It's a big one, and it's you'll see it a mile away if you're driving in the night or something, so you'll see the reflectors also during the day. Cones are also cool to have. They have some really, technologies are advanced, so they have some that could go flat like a paper, and you could just pop it up like a cone itself, so no excuse. You could also have that. A flashlight, a small flashlight, that will help. And the main tools that you're gonna need, also your car jack. It's also good to have in your vehicle. Make sure you have that car jack in your vehicle. Your spare tire as well, in case you have a cut and it cannot hold the air. You could always swap out your tire or your rim and tire. So many things, man. The list is these things are just mainly for if you're going on a long trip or but if you're just in the city, then CAA is also a very good investment to have. You can't go wrong with having a CAA membership card. And if you're not going out in far distance, you could also they have 3 different levels. I usually keep for myself the gold one, so that's the one where you get the 200 kilometers of free touring, and there's one that's a little higher than it, but I just take the 200 because the one beneath it is like 10 kilometers, so having 100 kilometers, I usually work within the range of 20-30 kilometers away, depending in my area. So the 10 just wouldn't work for me. So if in case, God forbid, I need a tow, they wouldn't charge me extra. So I'm just using the 200 kilometer one. I find it's very good. It's helped me out in the past already. If you purchase in a vehicle, you could also save some money on using it to tow you back to your place. So that's also a very good thing. Anyways, hope you guys having a wonderful day. Stay safe out there. Be safe. Thank God it's rain and not snow. Be careful on the road. Drive safe. Keep that good distance away from vehicles, and try to do it or play it as safe as possible. Like I'm doing right now, you can see that distance between me and this vehicle. God forbid anything was to happen, I should have enough time and space for me to stop and also alert someone in the back. And the weather is getting better and better over here, but we on it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like, share, subscribe. You tune into the one and only Simply Beautiful Landscaping Services, and I'm your humble host, Victor the Landscaper.